Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Santa Fe Fashion Week's YouTube channel. If we haven't met before, I'm Stephen Cuomo, executive producer of Santa Fe Fashion Week. And this video is a little bit different than what you typically find on my channel. Usually it's fashion related, be it model photo shoots or interviews with designers. But today we have a special guest, David. You produce music, and we just did this music video together. Thank you for inviting me along to shoot that video. And Paris, if you stay along to watch the video that will follow this interview, is one of our models here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So David, tell us a little bit about yourself and about the music that you produce.
Yeah, the song is called Blues at Sunset. And when we think of blues, we think blues is, we're sad or unhappy. And but blues music is the antidote to blues. It was developed to take your mind off your troubles and to take you someplace else. And this song, even though it's not a traditional blues song, it's more jazz, there are elements of the blues in it. And the intent of the song is the same as the blues, is that you listen to this music and it'll make you feel better. Very
cool. So not to give away the video too soon, but Paris, who's the actress in this, she puts on the headset, she sees, I guess that's your album cover on her phone, and you could tell her mood is lifted as she's listening to your song and walking through the park.
Yeah, and that was the intent of the video, was to kind of reinforce the music, and the music was meant to change your mood for the better, and we wanted to do the video to kind of reflect that.
Very cool. So this music was actually on different platforms before we did this video. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Yeah,
this is a song that I had composed when I was still living in California, and it's available on all the major streaming services such as Spotify and Apple Music. There's a link to all the streaming services on the YouTube video, which you'll have a link to on the post. So yeah, and this is a video that I wanted to make for a long time, and finally in New Mexico I was able to meet the right people, and we got it made.
Yeah, a lot of great creative people here in town. So as a person, and I think this holds true, be it if you're a fashion designer, you make your fashion, and then how do you get people to find your fashion, to actually buy your fashion and monetize that, or as a videographer and a wannabe actor, but also as a musician. So the old days, you had to be like RCA or one of these companies that would produce your music and get it on radio stations. Now you have all these streaming services, and now having video. How does that tie into the business of music?
Yeah, as you mentioned, things have changed quite a bit, and with the popularity of YouTube, the visual aspect has become extremely important. And it's no longer, we no longer come home, put a record on our stereo and listen to music that way, and that's really old school. We listen to it mainly on mobile devices and quite often through YouTube, and so having a visual is extremely important to get the music out there, and it's also very, it's fun to do them.
It's really rewarding, I think, and I think a lot of times, I think we all have a different perspective when we listen to music. We visualize different things, and then in part of the video you see these beautiful sunsets, and you live here in Placitas, which is right outside of Albuquerque, between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, if you will. Are those sunsets from here?
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's been to New Mexico knows that we're famous for sunsets, and just absolutely incredible. And I had the good fortune to be able to take photos of them, and I use them in the video as kind of like the continuous backdrop for the action that goes on.
Well, cool. Well, I hope you'll watch our channel. Thanks, David, to invite me out to your home here. And just for other people that are musicians and looking to do a video, I mean, it really wasn't, yes, you have to get some creative people together, but it was really just a DSLR camera. I used a gimbal. We had a tripod. We found a ready and willing actress that wanted to help out. And before you know it, you really have this really cool content. So, so thank you for joining in. If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe to our channel. David, thanks again, and we'll see you around. Thank you.